Surprised about the bail condition. People are saying that it's 10 million naira. Yes, do you think that these people have up to 200,000 in their account? They don't have up to 200,000. Government should consider and release them. Let them go and meet their families. Some of them are not eating 3 square meals. And the problem we have in this country, people, they are afraid to say the truth. If Nigeria should understand that first thing we're supposed to do and to go closer to God, all these things will not be happening. A lot of people up to this time, check your time. See the time now, it's about 2 minutes to 1 o'clock. Some people never eat morning food. They maybe eat around 3, but we have big men in the office who are collecting almost more than 20-something million before the month ends. It is not good. I advise Nigerians, let them go closer to God.
Article 9 of 1948 of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So for the government to turn around and say that protest is a crime, I don't think it's right. And because if you look at it, their government has this moral and legal responsibility to protect freedom of expression and that of freedom of press. So in a situation like this, the country, Nigerians are crying. Nigerians are passing through excruciating pain arising from the economic policies of this government. And they are demanding for good governance, end to hunger, end to insecurity and corruption. And the security agent and the government of the day are trying to gag citizens by making them not to protest. It is very wrong, it is unacceptable, it is absurd, and it is ridiculous.
Now, what has happened is that we have gone back to equivalent of military era. That is the stage Tinubu has taken us back to. He has taken us back to the era of military where people couldn't express themselves. Protest is an integral part of a democracy. Democracy cannot be so called if there is no liberty to protest. And protest is meant to ask the government to do more. Be on your toes, things are going wrong. It's a kind of reminder to government that things are going wrong, and it is an inalienable right of every citizen to protest as long as it's within the ambit of the law. So if you are asking somebody who was arrested, in the first place they are not supposed to be arrested as long as it is lawful. They are not supposed to be arrested. Then even when you arrest them, instead of releasing them to go home, you have violated their right for arresting them in the first place. So you are asking them to bail themselves with 10 million naira. Tactically, what they have done now is protest is illegal, lawful protest is illegal in Nigeria. And it is very unfortunate because people paid price for this democracy that we are enjoying. I think those people, those that were killed, of course, they will be weeping in their grave.
Concerning the issue of the protest, which has to do with the end to bad governance in Nigeria, which was held recently, a month ago, it is obvious that our leaders in Nigeria do not live up to expectation, and this is one of the reasons why citizens of Nigeria came out en masse to protest about the ill activities of government, because this has created a very wide gap between the government and the governed, which thereby leads to multi-dimensional poverty in our country, Nigeria. By so doing, the protesters that were being arrested and being detained in custody up till now, then they now took them to the Court of Justice for justice to prevail. Now, it behoves that the Nigerian judiciary is no more the hope of a common man, is no more the last hope of a common man. The reason is not far-fetching. The reason is because the judiciary is supposed to be as an endpoint of true justice. Whether the law is for the rich or whether it is for the poor, let justice be done, not only for the rich alone.
The government is not doing good, and he's showing the masses that they don't have the interest of the masses at heart. And not only that, they're telling the people that they don't have anything to offer for the masses. So they're just being there, Satan use them to wicked the masses. So that's the simple language. You cannot tell someone because he did protest, you arrested him, and you tell him to pay 10 million naira bailout. That is nice. It's very wicked. And they should understand that let them remember other wicked leaders.